Hi everybody, welcome to the Odoo Experience 2021. In this video we will introduce a way to improve and boost the Odoo e-commerce and sales flow with the Bit2Win CPQ Connector. I am Andrea Colangelo, technical lead at Odoo Italia, and I will be your host today during this quick overview together with Kevin Pereira from Bit2Win, which will show you a demo of our integration. So what's our program for today? First of all, we'll see what Odoo and Bit2Win are. Then we will understand what's the problem we are facing and why a CPQ solution could be a solution to it. And eventually, we will introduce you our integration, also showing a demo of it, hosted by Kevin, as we just said. So Odoo and Bit2Win are two companies of the Symphony Prime Group. A European company with 5 different technical identities operating in 6 different countries, as you can see from the map. Our so-called crazy dream is a mixture of multi-ethnic and multidisciplinary realities where our cultures and skills merge together to produce value to our customers. We want to be the first European group. Our vision aims to build the first European group of applied innovation using a non-hierarchical approach. It's quite an unparalleled enterprise model for a company of our size. The 5 elements of our identity span over many different areas and technologies, starting from Overture, involved in cloud technologies with a specific focus on Google Cloud Platform, to Air Communication, our champions of brand identity, SEO, social engagement, content and experience design, or Seedable, for example, our startup acceleration corporate innovation branch. And of course, Bit2Win, which I'll introduce you in a minute, and Odoo, the company I work for, focused on Odoo projects and Odoo delivery. Odoo Italia is the top Italian gold partner for a number of active Odoo licenses, and we face daily the challenges of implementing Odoo projects for medium and large companies in Europe. This experience is an added value for our sister Odoo companies in Spain, Germany, Belgium and Switzerland, with whom we share projects, opportunities, technical knowledge to get the best for our clients. So, what's the problem we are facing today? The experience and knowledge that we matured on Odoo has brought us the idea of improving and boosting the e-commerce and sales experience in Odoo. Odoo has a great e-commerce that is widely used in many of our projects. Nevertheless, there are situations where our clients need even more, like the possibility to define complex product rules, have an AI to suggest product combinations, most commonly bought together products, or just to configure product prices dynamically based on the amount and type of products in the cart, or even on a per user basis. There are many viable alternatives to this problem, but the solution that we built from scratch for our clients is an integration with the CPQ solutions built from our colleagues and friends at Bit2Win, to deliver an improved e-commerce experience to our clients. But first, let's make a step back and try to understand what a CPQ is. As many of you probably already know, a CPQ is a dedicated piece of software that provides an engine tailored to providing a set of features for the CRM and sale process. A CPQ can provide very complex criteria for the definition of prices, product bundles, can manage tailored product offerings, promotions, can expedite the quote-to-close time, and can provide the user or the salesman outside of an e-commerce situation with a seamless, easy, and rewarding sale experience. Bit2Win is a Symphony Prime company that develops a CPQ solution, and this solution is used by medium to big European companies. The Bit2Win solution has been studied to provide a set of APIs to ease the integration with third-party software like Odoo, It's multi-platform, multi-cloud, has been built with state-of-art technologies and making it scalable and reliable and quite affordable. The combination of a CPQ and a CRM, or even a complete and whole ERP solution like Odoo, is really a match made in heaven, as it allows to have the best tools for each step of the sales cycle. And especially when it comes to Odoo, the Odoo and Bit2Win mixture allows to combine information and versatility from the Odoo side with speed, effectiveness, and controlled complexity from the CPQ Bit2Win side. The same way we want to build an orchestration of identities in our Symphony Prime company, so we like to perceive the Odoo and CPQ solution as a single system where different pieces increase the value for the user and the return on investment for our clients. Also, as an added feature, our solution increases the customer engagement, exploiting the advanced Bit2Win feature with regard to loyalty points, discounting, targeted promotions, gamification, and whatnot. All these features improve the customer relationships and retention. They drive the repetition of sales and customer lifetime value and give the customer the feeling of a personalized buying experience. And by the way, we will see an example of coupons in action in the demo that Kevin will show us in a few minutes. And just before this demo, I'd like to give you a very quick high-level technical overview of our solution. As you can see, the core part of the Bit2Win software is an Odoo environment where our colleagues and friends at Bit2Win can configure catalogs of products, price lists, rules, user profiles, every kind of low-level object that is needed by the business logic. At the higher level, the set of Bit2Win microservices and the business process management components provide the brain of this suite. And this layer can be accessed and consumed via APIs. Our Odoo connector built on top of it uses this API to integrate the Bit2Win logic into Odoo via the Lightning web component that you can use in Odoo via the sales app and the other Odoo channels available, or by the mean of other software layers that we are developing to expand our integration furthermore, and you will hear more about that in the next months. And now, for the demo part of this talk, I'll hand over to Kevin that will give you an example of the e-commerce, Bit2Win, and Odoo journey with a practical example.
Thanks, Andrea, and hello, everyone. I'm Kevin, and today we'll present you a demo of Bit2Win e-commerce that is integrated with Odoo. So basically, we will start in an e-commerce portal for a utility company, okay, where we will start reviewing the main capabilities of the portal, the different categories, and search and filters capabilities, and also the product detail page. Then, as a new customer, we will start configuring a gas offer. Okay, so at this point we will see the structure of the product and also the possible add-ons. And also the same we will do for a non-commodity product that will be a boiler, with also some add-on. Once we have finished the configuration of our offer, we will review, of course, the summary of the product. We will perform the checkout. Then we will introduce the customer information. Okay. We will also apply a coupon to our offer that we will apply a discount. And then we will send the order to Odoo. Okay. And also an order confirmation. Once the order is sent to Odoo, we will then go into Odoo, where we will review all the customer information that was entered before, and also the sales order with all the configuration that we have set, and the subscription review. Okay, so let's start with our demo. Here we are into our e-commerce portal that is basically managed with Bit2Win. So here at the top we have the different categories of our catalog that is basically organized on the type of products. So here we have two different categories for commodity offers and also the boiler categories that is a non-commodity category. Entering into our boiler category, here we have the different boilers that we can buy, and also here at the left the different filtering capabilities. So let's select this boiler. Here we have all the details of our boiler, so the price, the description, the images, and here down we have the different configuration characteristics for this boiler. That is basically in this case the warranty period and also the payment method. Those are characteristics that are required during the configuration of the boiler that we will see later in the demo. And also we have additional components that we can add into our boiler configuration. In this case we have the thermostat and the maintenance. So in our use case we will assume that we are a client that we will call Mario Bianchi that want to configure an offer for gas and also later on add a boiler. Okay, so let's enter into our gas category. Here again we have the different offers that we can select. Let's select the first one and we will start configuring our gas offer. So starting the configuration, here at the right, as you can see, we have the offer that we have added to start the configuration. It is orange, and as you can see here, we have a message that say that it is in products. That means that it still requires configuration in order to be valid. Okay. So if we go down, here we have some message with the required configuration. In this case, the market and the price guarantee. So selecting the families of our attributes, here again we have the message of the required attributes. So let's select the type of market, so we will select as free, and also the price guarantee. And here we have also the payment method, but in this case we have a default value that we have set to bank transfer. Okay, so let's confirm our configuration. At this point, as you can see, the configuration is green, and also here at the right it is valid. So that means that it is a valid configuration, and we could finish buy this offer. Okay, but we have also the option to add an additional component to our offer, that is the green option. So let's add it. As a summary, here at the right we have our gas offer already configured and also the green option. So let's say that our customer also want to buy a boiler. As you can see here down, we have some frequently bought together products. Okay, so let's select our boiler. Automatically, if we go to the cart summary component, we can see that our gas offer and also our boiler, but our boiler required some configuration. So let's start the configuration. Again, as the gas configuration, here we have the message of the required attributes to configure our boiler. So let's select our warranty period, 24 months. And here again, we have a payment method that we have already a pre-default value. And we confirm. And as I said before, here we have some additional components that we can add into our offer. So the thermostats. For this boiler, let's set this thermostat that is free in this case. And as you can see, we have also the boiler maintenance that was automatically added into our boiler configuration. This is a rule that we have pre-configured to automatically add the maintenance to our boiler configuration. Of course, it is optional. Okay, but we have decided to automatically include the maintenance of our boiler. So here down we have a summary of the price. So this is basically the price of the boiler, and also the recurring fee that is monthly for the maintenance. So let's save our configuration. And if we go back to our cart summary, we have the detail, and we can see that both the offer, the gas offer and the boiler is already configured. So let's go into the order. Here we have, again, we can see the detail of our configuration, the total price, the recurring price. Okay, and once we are okay with our configuration, we can save it and perform the checkout. So at this point, we start entering the personal information, that is basically the first name, the last name, and the email for our customer, and also here the address information. Let's complete it. And here down, in this case for our gas offer, our PDR that is required in order to deliver our gas offer. Here down we have also a toggle to select the billing address. Okay, by default we can select that is the same that the main address that we have configured before. And here the payment method. Okay, so credit card or bank with the IBAN. So let's select the IBAN. And finally, we can also apply a coupon code. Okay, so in this case we have already a coupon that is called Summer21. Let's apply it. And here, if we go back to our configuration, we can see again our gas offer, our boiler configuration, and also the coupon that was applied with 100 euros discount. So here we have the price summary of our offer with the coupon applied and the final price. Again, let's save it and we will send the order. So at this point, here again we have a summary of all the configuration with the personal information, the address, the service point, the payment method, the summary of our two configured products or services. Okay, and at this point our order was sent to Odoo. So if we go to Odoo, let's go into our contacts tab. Here we will search for Mario, and here we can see our new customers. So, and with all the associated information that we have selected before. So all the address information, the mobile, the email. If we go into the accounting tab, we have the bank account detail, and also the point of delivery that is required for the gas offer. And here, if we go into our sales tab, we can see that a new order has been placed. And here we have all the detail of the order. So the gas offer that we have configured with all the configuration attributes, also the associated green option. Here down we have our boiler again with all the predefined attributes, and also the associated thermostat and boiler maintenance. And finally the coupon that was applied. And here we have the summary of our order. Since some of our services or products are subscription type, here if we go into the subscription tab, we have the detail of the subscription offers. That is basically our gas offer and also the boiler maintenance. And this was the final step of our demo. So thank you very much for your attention, and I will give back the word to Andrea. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Kevin. It has been an insightful demo where we really saw on hands how successful the integration between Odoo and Bit2Win is and can be. It's an excellent approach to exploit the best of both worlds and gain advantage from the pros of both systems. And that's all for now. I'm eager to get your questions about our solution. Thank you for watching from my friend Ken and mine. Ciao, everybody.
Hello, hello. Thank you for watching that talk. That was very interesting. That was a very advanced way to make use of e-commerce functionality, which I really liked. So actually joining us for the Q&A now is Lucio, who is a colleague of Andrea, who just did the talk. And Lucio will be able to answer questions for us and whatnot.
Hi all.
Hello, Lucio. So one question that we just got just now, it's a very short question, but Giuliano said super demo, which is nice, and then said super products with a question mark. So I guess it's sort of a question. Would you agree that what you're able to do with your tool is to basically have super products and super product capabilities?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Great. Well, on a personal level, what part of it do you think brings the most value, or if there was one feature out of all of this that people should try to get, what's your recommendation?
I think it's something that both Odoo and Bit2Win have is the user experience. Something to configure complex product, complex offer with just a few clicks in a super easy way. So it is something of real value for the user.
Great. Yeah. So on sort of a fundamental level, is this going to be available for version 15? And if so, when?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. I feel like that makes sense. What about going backwards, though? How far back to previous versions would this be compatible with?
14.
Okay.
14 and 15.
Yeah.
We start for 14 and we
So,
move with 15.
Relatively new then. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Would it work for deployment options like community, regular SaaS, SH, on-premise? What would it work for?
Enterprise and multi-cloud, especially with the Google Cloud Platform. So in our group, we have a strong competencies in Google World with the branch Overture. This is a sister of Rhapsody and Bit2Win. And all this platform between Odoo, it's all in the Google Cloud Platform world. So, but technically can work in all the platform. So it is compatible.
Great. I like to ask what app prerequisites from Odoo would you need to have installed? Probably sales, I'm guessing, but
sales, exactly. Sales, CRM, contact bot with the CRM, and then depending on the type of product, for example, like we have seen in the demo, we use the maintenance service, we can use the field service, we can use inventory from the delivery, subscription for the subscription. So basically can work with all the app of Odoo based in configuration of the product that you technically you sell.
Great. We just got another question about kind of omni-channel capabilities. Can we manage a centralized product catalog across different channels? For example, Odoo website, but also teleselling, etc.
Yes, absolutely. It's possible to configure different channels based. It's through in between. There is also we have seen in the slide. Symphony, it's called. It's a BPM and also in between a rule engine to define the different rule for different channels. So it's possible to technically to follow a full omni-channel experience for the company.
Great, that's good to know. And can you maybe take a moment just to kind of talk about Rhapsody Odoo in general, approaching the European market, approaching, of course, the Italian region, but all
Absolutely.
of Europe, what we've been doing? Yeah.
Thank you very much. Rhapsodoo, we are part of Symphony Prime Group. Symphony Prime, we are building, we call it a crazy dream, something new in the market. We have a vision to cover all the Europe. In this moment, we are in Italy, Germany, and Spain, but we don't want to stop. In a way that we call partaking. So we are entrepreneur that want to have fun having a business and create an end-to-end solution to the customer. For example, Odoo is a central platform for our end-to-end solution, but both with as we said, the Overture, the Google Cloud, Bit2Win for the CPQ and sales process. But we want to build something that of great value for customer, especially for large customer, large account and medium-sized market, to have the solution for the customer in an omnichannel experience with a different approach to the business itself. And we want to do it in a way to having entrepreneur in each geography, European geography, collaborating every day in a different multicultural environment. As we say, for example, in the demo, we have Kevin of Rhapsodoo Iberia, Andrea and me for Rhapsodoo Italia, and a lot of other people of a different country and geography.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for elaborating. That's fantastic. So that's all the time we have for the Q&A, but there will be an extended Q&A session. The link should go up in the chat in a second, so you can talk to Lucio directly. I just want to say thank you so much, Lucio, for being able to talk about that. And thank you to Andrea for the great talk. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy OXP, and thank you.